Greetings, Great Witch here. So today we're going to customize the Chevy C-10 pickup truck. I'm actually looking forward to this because this is a truck that I'm actually very familiar with. My dad actually owned one of these, and I have actually driven this vehicle before, so it should be pretty cool. Now, this vehicle is going to set you back $18,000, which is actually pretty reasonable, and it took me about 4 minutes to make that money, so that was actually pretty cool too. And there's a lot of options in here that you can do. You can pretty much every part of the car that you can see, you're going to be able to customize. So hopefully by the time I'm finished with this, it'll look really cool. I'm not sure. I've never really customized a vehicle like this before. So let's get started. All right, now the first thing we're going to do is going to be the engine performance and stuff like that. So the one cool thing about this is all the parts that you buy, you own. So if you take them off, if you sell a vehicle, you still own those parts. They go back to your inventory. So you can rebuild cars with the same parts and it doesn't cost you money, because this is the part where the money comes out the fastest. Because each one of these that I'm putting in, you can see are $23,500. But I already own all of these parts from another car that I built. So it's pretty cool. You can customize an engine, have it fully done up, and it doesn't cost you anything as long as you have the parts in your inventory. But buying the parts initially, see, like right there, that was $41,000. You can spend some money. That's pretty much where the cost of the vehicle will come out, is just in your customizing of the engines and your performance parts. So that's pretty cool. And there's a lot of stuff in here you can do. Just each part, you can set this up. And I'm pretty much setting this car up for a track racing, even though it's just going to be a lobby vehicle that I just play around in. I'm not really looking to race this vehicle or anything. If I did, I'd probably set it up for off-road or rally cross or something like that. I'm not sure yet. But for right now, this is just, for playing around. Get all this. And in here is pretty cool. Now, see, I'm changing all the tires. And I'm going to go up to track tires. But you can actually further customize this by going in and selecting the tires on the vehicle when you're customizing the car. I'll show you all that when we get into it, but you can really customize your tires really well. So now into the clutch, and we're just going to keep adding all these parts that I already own. And once you own these parts, you can also sell them back off. So like when you upgrade your parts all to Elite, all the Pro and Super parts that you have underneath it, you can sell all that off and you'll still make money for it. So it's a really, really cool system. I'm really impressed with the way that was done. Okay, so put that. Now on the differential. Put that on. And really all of this does is just changes the power of your engine and performance. And now you have these two stock things here. I like this. This is pretty cool. You got a nitrous refill and some other things that you can unlock. And then what I use normally is the damage reduction. It's a big help. And to use those, you just hit circle on PS4. So when you're in the lobby and you need to use it, just hit circle. Okay, so we got all the engine stuff taken care of. Let's see what type of engine we got in there so far. So 754 horsepower, 4.6 liter V8. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Especially just for a lobby car too. Alright, so now let's get into the customization, and here's where it just starts getting crazy. So the first thing I like to do is the exhaust sound. And you can really change this up and make this custom. It's really cool. So many different features in here. I like to make mine a little bit more aggressive with a deeper tone. This all changed up. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, that's what I do. Maybe a little lower. I don't know. Yeah. Turn the overrun down a little bit. I don't know, it's kind of hard to get it custom exactly the way you want it. I play with it a bunch. It's hard to get a good deep tone. Pipe resonance in it. There There we go. Right. And then you can come in, you can change the stance, because I'm pretty much going to slam this to the ground. And then you have options for camber, which is basically just tilting the tires. I'm not really sure what this does, why this is a thing. I think it's just cosmetic. I don't know if it adds any performance or anything. I'm really not up to tune on all that. So then you have some nitrous color. I like the green nitrous, looks kind of cool. And then you have tire smoke, which I think it gets in the way. It's cool in GTA. In this game, it's just kind of annoying. And then you have underglow, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I really don't want it for this vehicle. And then you have air suspension if you want to add that. And then all these different horns, which are kind of cool. It's you know, it's just vanity items. So I usually just go with the Aluga horn. Alright, so now we're going to go into the body section. We're going to leave the paint and the wrap for last. So I usually start with the wheels. I like to pick the rims first. And there is a lot you can do once you start, but you see that there's 103 different styles of rims. I'm just going to keep this simple and just go through it quick. I'm not making a 40-minute video. So I'll go with that. And then once I pick my rims, I immediately back up out of this section and go to the rear wheels and then change those rims too, so I get them matched at the same time. I kind of don't like the way that it doesn't change all 4 rims at the same time, but it's not too bad. See, and there's some options you can do with this. You can edit the paints, and you can even change the size of the rims, which is cool if you want to really customize it out and do different things. Come in here, you can change your paints. You can look at that color wheel. You have so many options. It's just amazing. But we're not going to do anything with that right now. And the tires are fine. Okay, so now let's go to the fenders. Like I said, pretty much every feature thing that you can see on the car can be changed, and I dig that. It's really cool. So, I don't know. I kind of dig that. That looks cool. Don't like that. Yeah, let's go with that. I really have no idea. I'm just kind of picking stuff that looks kind of cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. We're gonna do that. Let's see what else we got. Perfect. Oh, that's cool. The step side's cool, but I prefer this one. It just looks better, in my opinion. It's cool. Yeah, let's go with that. Kind of slamming this truck to the ground. Alright. Not yet. No, do the headlights yet. Let's do the grill. The bumper. Some good options in there. Oh, they look very cool for rallycross. I'm gonna go with the other one. That one right there. It looks pretty cool. Now we'll do the grill. I don't know. I like that. That's cool, but that'd be more for route. I will just put that on there for now. I might come back and change that. See what we got for hood options. Not too many. Don't like that one. The vented one's okay. I don't want a plain one. I think I'm gonna go with the vented one. Just keep it like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, tint the windows. I could put a light bar on the roof, but I'm not going to. Change out these mirrors. I don't know. I'm gonna think about this while I'm customizing it. So I like the little ones that hang off the top of the door. I'll come back and do that in a minute. Tail lights. Let's change these up. Excellent. Yep, there we go. See, your customization options don't cost nearly as much as your engine options do, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think gotta change that front grille to that too. Change my license plate. That's cool. Let's put a frame on it. So much stuff you can do. Oh, there we go. That's cool. Customize the words. Sweet. Right. Try and put it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. It's kind of cool, but it's got holes in it. Ooh, spoiler warning. Yeah, let's just do that. And then you can put a sound system in it. But I can't because I can't play the music. Well, I can, but I can't do it in videos. So I turn the music off. So that's good. Let's change those mirrors. Yep, let's go with that. Alright. What else have I got left? Oh, here we go. Diffuser. I don't really like the way that these look. I'm just going to go with the exhaust. Oh, there we go. That's nice. That's pretty sick. That looks pretty awesome. Alright, let's change this real quick. It's just kind of bugging me. Let's go back to the front. Let's change these headlights out. There's some pretty good options on these headlights. I always forget to see what the difference is at night. I'm going to change this grill. Yeah, go for the painted one. There's not really that much chrome on here, so I think I'm just going to keep the majority of it painted. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Alright, so I think that's pretty much everything that can be customized on here. Sweet. Alright, so now let's go into the paint. Now, this is where you can do so much. So I'll start off, and the color wheel to start off with is the biggest plus. You have so many different options for colors. And then just say like, okay, we're gonna go with this red right here. And now we'll change the finish, and you can see just how many different finishes you can just change with just the color. So you got chromes, and you got this matte carbon, and you got carbon, satin metallic, forged carbon, chameleon flake, color shift, Damascus, color shift carbon, and then iridescent. And then even with all that, you can still go in and fine tune all of those colors and just go wild with it. You're only limited by your imagination with this part, because you can change the materials, the glossiness, the color shift, every part of it, whatever you want to do. It's amazing. And then you have decals, which you can come in and put, pretty much stickers anywhere you want on the car, and they pretty much put every thing that's ever been in a Need for Speed game. So you have an enormous amount, and you can resize them, and they don't lose clarity. It's amazing. You can have just hours of fun just playing around, just doing stuff like this. And it's not too difficult to figure out once you get into it. It can be a little bit challenging doing your layers, but once you figure it out, it goes pretty fast. But we're not going to do anything with that right now. So, say you don't even want to do that. You're just like, I don't even have time. I just want to pick something. Well, there's a whole community of wraps that are already created that you can add, and they are really amazing. Like this one right here, you got the whole rusted out look, which is pretty much what my dad's truck looked like when I drove it. So, yeah. Ooh, I really like that. That's probably what I'm going to go with. I really dig that. That looks pretty sweet. But all of these, there's 1,000 different ones to choose from. And then even through, if you want to use these, you can go through and fine tune and change things about it. Oh, that one's pretty cool too. I dig that. Oh, look at this. I might come back and put that one on there. I don't know. That one's pretty awesome. Ooh, that looks pretty clean. See, that's the thing. I can get in here and just start looking at each one of these. I'll go through all 1,000 of them. So, yeah, you can have a lot of fun customizing vehicles with this. Really dig it. All right, so let's go back, put this one on, because I dig that one a lot. All right, so we applied that. So now, say you're like, I really like those flames, but I don't like that color blue. Well, that's easy. You just come back in and you just change your paint. So you just come down and you're like, black, whatever, whatever color you want to change it to. You can do that. You change the finish. The customization's amazing. You will really like the customization in it. I've had a blast. But we're just going to keep that the way it is, and let's take a look at it now that we finally got it all finished up. So I dig it. I'm actually liking it. The only thing that I really don't like about it is the wheel wells. I think I'm going to change that out. It didn't come out the way that I thought it was going to, especially after I painted it, because the back wheel well is still carbon and it kind of throws it off. So I'll probably end up changing out the wheel wells. Other than that, I love it. I think it looks amazing. And I probably will go back in and do a little bit more fine detailing, because you see that I put my Crew Racing logo on the back window. But other than that, I dig it. It's definitely going to stay in the collection, at least for now. So, all in all, I think it did pretty well. It's pretty sweet. Even though the wheel wells are pretty much the only thing that I'm not proud with. But that's an easy fix. We can go right back in later, fix that up, be finished. Alright, well, this is Grey Witch. I hope this video helps you out, and I will see you next time. Peace!